2 weeks ago, Saturday, 8 p.m., I was doing my work at McDonald's. In front of my table, there was this one senior gentleman who was eating by himself. And all of a sudden, we had this eye contact. His face looked very sad. Children, you better take your parents out to dinner more often, especially during the weekends. Oh, my parents doesn't have that complaint. Of course they do. Of course they're not gonna share that to you. This one senior lady shared to me how she was very hurt because her children went out to dinner without her. You gotta take care of them more often. You gotta eat with them more often. You gotta call them more often. I went out to the mall one day, and these days when I go to the mall, there's only this parents, young parents and children. I rarely see the 3 generations hanging out together. I came here outside and I want to see how many the parents and grandparents and the children are hanging out together to come to dinner in this weekend. 2 young parents with their children. I'm not pointing out a single one of them to blame them. Also, I see only the older ones spending time together. Right there in the parking lot, 2 old couple, only by themselves. Maybe I should just choose senior randomly and then take them out to dinner. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. See, I've been here for 1 hour. I only see the father and the mother and the children. Oh, I see one. I see one. Finally, I see it. Look at this. I see the grandmother, the parents, and 3 generations. This looks beautiful. 3 generations spending time together. Wow, finally I see this. I see the same pattern over and over and over again. It's always husband and wife with their maybe 3-4 children. That's all I see. I saw one case out of maybe 50, but 3 generations are hanging out together and it looked beautiful. Whenever I went to the restaurant as a child, I saw many tables with 3 generations spending time together. But these days, I rarely see that. You gotta get together and spend more time with each other. You gotta take care of your parents. Now think about it. When you were growing up, they spent all their life and all their times and all their energy taking care of you. They took care of you. The reason that you're here and your children are here is because of your parents' sacrifice and hard work. Many times they wanted to quit their job, many times they wanted to give up, but thinking about you and trying to support you, they didn't. They went on. They worked hard. They were responsible and they sacrificed for you. Now it's time for you to take care of your parents. Give them a call more often. Take them out to dinner more often. Spend more time with them. In UK, there was a research, and that research result shows that the grandchildren who spends more time with the grandparents, they have a low risk of emotional and behavioral issues. And at the same time, they have a high chance to have a great emotional intelligence. It's not only about IQ. EQ matters. The one who has great EQ has more tendency to become successful. Now, number 2, these grandparents have magical power, the article says, to make their grandchildren to laugh more, which creates the emotional stability. That's a great benefit to your children. Now, number 3, they develop pro-social behavior. Now, number 4, they have low chance to develop depression symptom when the grandchildren spend more time with their grandparents. Number 5, the grandparent will start to tell a lot of the stories that they had with the children's parents. Now, as these grandchildren hears these family stories, they start to develop this sense of belonging to the family, which creates the stability in their heart and their mind and their intellect. Number 6, when the grandparents give a lot of hug to their grandchildren, they're gonna start to release this chemical called oxytocin, which is good for the brain that produces a lot of sense of connection and bonding and stability. That's benefiting to your children. Number 7, grandparents tends to have a lot of new, different kind of skills. And when that different kind of skills are taught to the grandchildren, that activity is good for the grandchildren's mental and physical health, and not only that, it's good for the grandparents' mental and physical health. It benefits both generations. Now, number 8, of course, the parents will give unconditional love to their children. But when the grandparents gives their unconditional love to their grandchildren, they're way better at expressing it and giving it, the research says. Now, why would you not have all these benefits? It's healthier and it's beneficial to all 3 generations. And it's good for all of your families when you guys spend more time together. Do not let your parent eat by himself at McDonald's during the weekend. Do what needs to be done. This was Matt Bert Show.